We turn our attention now to aviation. That's another critical sector in the economy. Captain Mukhtar Usman is the Director General, Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority. He joins us from Abuja. Morning, and thank you for joining us today. Well, some focus, if not a lot, on the sector. Well, no thanks to the unfortunate incident about the Bristol helicopter crash. But the NCAA did give a directive lately. Perhaps we'll start from okay, no. Well, we'll come to that in a minute. But first of all, could you give us what's the latest impression now, the thinking in the sector? Because we know families are looking to AIB to come up with some sort of preliminary report. Any such thing in the offing as of yet?
Good morning, viewers. Well, as nothing unfortunate accident happened last week, and investigation is looking into the circumstances that led to that accident, so that we can learn lessons for future avoidance of such accidents. And it's too early to say, but investigation is still going on. It will be the accident investigation that will be able to let us know what has happened. But as it is now, they are working very hard to ensure that we get the outcome as soon as possible, so that recommendations arising from such accidents or that accident will be implemented to avoid such accidents from happening in the future.
All right, but you, the NCAA, now issued a directive about an audit. What informs that decision?
Well, as you know, the NCAA is a regulatory body charged with responsibility of aviation safety of oversight. The audit is part of our responsibility. It's something that we do every now and then, and sometimes we look at trends. It's very scientific. It gives you an idea of what to expect, and we are always on the side of safety. We try to be proactive, and that's exactly what we're doing. The audit is not as if something has really happened, but we don't want something really bad to happen, and that is why we are stressing on that. Is one of the areas of oversight. We have other areas of surveillance, inspections, and others.
Why is there a need to make this particular one public?
Well, it's just that we do a lot of things at the background, and people don't get to see. The only thing they see sometimes is maybe when you are modernizing a terminal and some other physical things. But the main thing, we're essentially a safety regulatory agency, because without safety, nobody will come and fly aircraft. So a lot of safety programs and activities take place at the background. And this is one of the things that we do, is just for people to know that, yes, we are there for them. And definitely without air safety, nobody will come anywhere close to the airport, not to talk of flying.
Your last appointment, the good thing here, your last appointment before this for NCAA, you were the commissioner for AIB. And AIB is in focus here for loads and loads of families and friends of those who were in that ill-fated chopper. They have been worried and asking questions. If you say everyone should wait for the AIB, which you say is the ideal thing, what should the AIB be saying to calm some of these ones who are mourning at this time?
Well, I believe AIB will be giving their briefings on the progress of the investigation as going. But the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority is fully supporting that investigation, and at any time that the NCAA sees anything that needs to be done to improve air safety, we will not wait until the final report before we take that action.
What's our status now when we talk about air safety? Because this is very key for almost everyone in the country and outside. You say you just won't wait until something bad happens before you move. You want to bring us up to speed on the safety checks in place in the aviation sector, and what level of compliance would you say some of the operators have?
Well, thank you. As you are all aware, aviation is one of the most regulated industry in the world. We have an agency of the United Nations called International Civil Aviation Organization that sets standard and recommended practices. Nigeria is a signatory. In fact, currently Nigeria occupies the highest position in that body. A Nigerian, first black and also an African is heading that organization. And so the safety and recommended practices are set. All the signatory countries or member countries maintain that standard. In fact, Nigeria is maintaining and trying to exceed the standards set. The last safety audit that was carried out by that body, the ICAO, Nigeria scored over 72%, and we are hoping other audits is coming up, and we are working very hard to ensure that we have exceeded that percentage. And recently, that was in June, we had a security audit carried out by that's aviation security audit carried out by ICAO, the same International Civil Aviation Organization. And Nigeria did exceedingly well. We scored 96.46%, which is by no means a big feat.
So, Captain Usman, you're essentially saying that Nigerians can go to sleep knowing that their skies are safe.
Oh, most certainly, because we're working 24 hours. You know, aviation is 24 hours, and it's, well, it's fully 24/7. It's global. There's no Nigerian aviation that is different. We have a standard, and we will certainly maintain that standard, so Nigerians can go to sleep knowing fully well that we are there to ensure that their safety is our concern.
But what then do we say about services? Because that will seem one area that is always thorny. Can we really say the same for services?
Yeah, most certainly there's always room for improvement. We are doing a lot, especially in the areas of the service delivery. Yes, we're trying to ensure that the regions that we have regional offices are fully empowered to bring services closer to both the operators and also the service providers and even the consumers.
So what should we be looking to see, for instance? So if we have flight delays, should we be looking to see excuses? First of all, there was supposed to be, is it a charter of the passenger rights? Some people say they don't see that in the airports anymore. Who are we to complain to? Is it FAN? Is it NCAA? Does NCAA also have a responsibility there as well?
Yeah, certainly we have a department, a directorate called Consumer Protection Department. We are visible at all the airports in Nigeria to look at customer complaints. In addition, the airlines have the same customer services department that handles complaints. We have resolved so many complaints. In fact, we have been commended. Well, of course, as I said, there's always room for improvement. The Bill of Rights came up recently, and we have been working very hard to implement.
What would you say has been the most popular complaint amongst almost all the complaints that you've received?
Well, mainly on the international side, it's about loss of baggage or unable to trace baggage, delays in bringing baggage, and we have resolved a number of them. But don't forget, on the issue of delays, sometimes delays could be caused by natural causes, because if the weather is not good, I mean, we are talking about safety. So, or sometimes you have, as a result of operational reason or something happening, an airport is closed. There's not much anybody can do. But those other ones that are avoidable, certain provisions are made for the operators to ensure they apply. If there is delay for a certain number of hours, there are certain things that they need to do. Beyond a certain number of hours, there are certain other things that they need to do, and so on. And we have been monitoring to ensure that those provisions are complied with.